Welcome, y'all, to the 11th episode of Jeremiah the Podcast. I am Jeremiah Alford, and as always, thank you so much for listening. Y'all are a beautiful audience, and y'all are doing a fantastic job of sharing and talking about this podcast with everyone, and I am really enjoying this growth, and I am excited for what this podcast has in store for you all. As always, follow me on social media at Jeremiah the Insta on Instagram, Jeremiah the Social Media on Facebook, and Jeremiah the Twit on Twitter. I hope you understand what I'm doing with my names a little bit. The Facebook's a little bit different than what I wanted, but you know, you got the gist. With everything that's going on, I realized I'd never really fully explained the purpose of this podcast. So my goal for this podcast and my vision for this podcast is hopefully to bring out a side of United States weightlifting as well as other sports and other cool aspects of the sport itself, and help develop a story, develop a narrative behind the people that you see on stage. I want to make weightlifting a really cool sport for people to watch as a spectator, as a fan of the sport, and not just be a participant as we all are. Like being like myself and Matt, that's who's on this episode today, Matt Lord. I'm so excited to share this one with y'all. And all the other coaches and all the other athletes that compete in weightlifting. We can watch weightlifting meet and understand, and we follow these people on Instagram or social media and all that. And so we know the stories behind these people. But someone like my parents come out to these things, or a young youth lifter might not know the stuff that we know about these lifters or the stories behind the sport. And I want to bring that out. I want to share this, and I want to help connect the athletes and the coaches with the fans. Because you can't drive a sport without the fans. And so I'm really excited to see what happens with this podcast and what grows, and I'm open to any help and any suggestions that y'all have for how to achieve this mission and goal. And if you like this mission and goal, please help support by, again, sharing and talking about this podcast, and recommend if you know any cool lifters or cool weightlifters or anything like that. I'm always open for recommendations. So hit me up at all social medias. And today we have a wonderful guest with my friend, awesome coach, barbell athlete himself, Matt Lord of BodyshopX Barbell Club. You can find him on Instagram at it's Bodyshop Barbell Club. Yes, BodyshopX Barbell Club on Instagram. Keeping it real right now, so that's why the little stutter. Matt Lord is an awesome coach. He just came back from youth nationals with 4 lifters. We got our first national medal from a youth lifter, so that brings the total to 2 different athletes have medaled at a national event. Jason Winley at Masters, and now we have Aaron Collins as a youth lifter. It was so awesome to watch them on the live streams when I could and see the videos afterwards. Also, another really cool thing from our gym and Matt Lord is that he had a bunch of lifters compete at our state meet. Some of them for the first time, others returning for a second or third meet. And it's really cool to see these people and these athletes participate in these new sports and kind of seeing their progress and the glow of putting themselves out there and getting on the competition platform. Anybody that's ever been on the platform and can remember their first experience or their early experiences know how big it is to be on the platform and how kind of impactful it is to be on that stage. So it was really cool for Matt and really cool for me to watch the videos on Instagram, because sadly I wasn't able to make it. And I just want to congratulate all those athletes at Youth Nationals and congratulate all those athletes at state. And congratulate BodyshopX X and Palmetto Weightlifting for helping putting that on. Really glad to see the growth of the sport in South Carolina, and I can't wait to see it grow even more. If I didn't say enough more about Matt, he's a great coach, good friend of mine, wonderful person, and if you're ever in the South Carolina area or all over the place, come down and check him out. Great person to talk to, and as you'll see, you'll love this episode. Without any further ado, we have Matt Lord, and away we go. Do it on the TV as well?
Yeah.
Do y'all have like HDMI, or is it like Roku?
Roku.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or
We like the Roku. Do you like Roku?
Kaylee had a Roku for a little bit, or it was roommates, and I thought it was very convenient. I just don't understand how all this stuff works, like the Fire Sticks and the Rokus.
Yeah.
Like it just connects to the internet,
Yeah,
and you just plug it in.
Yep.
Wi-Fi.
Yep.
And how do you get ESPN and all that? Do you have to pay for that
It's like
separately?
an
Yeah. Okay, so if you had like the...
Yes. So like ESPN, I log in with my mom's like Time Warner account.
Yeah.
And get it that way. But I think they're actually trying to not be part of like that network or something.
Yeah. So be like independent now?
Yeah, like a subscription like Hulu or Netflix.
Yeah. It's about time.
Because then just like, you make so much money. Be like, oh,
also,
but the cable companies would
there's
lose a
something
lot.
called Sling.
Okay, what is that too? I've seen that.
It's basically you pick the channels you want.
Yeah.
And you pay like $25.
Okay, see, that's not bad.
But there's an app on the Roku.
Yeah.
So you can watch Sling on like a smart TV or either the Roku.
So I can get my O network on whatever I wanted to.
Probably.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you watch on my Oprah.
Yep.
I mean, you know.
What about...
If I could just get it for live PD, I'd be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Does anyone actually watch Hulu or use Hulu?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, go... even with the commercials? Like, does it still have commercials?
Oh, it drives me nuts.
Yeah, like, there's like 3 an episode, and I'm like, it's 30... It's more than I would get on TV.
And it's always the same commercial.
Yep.
Yeah, change it up a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, go... What do you have to...
super annoyed. Like you're scrolling through and you're watching like a 1 or 2 minute video on like College Humor or something.
Yeah.
And there's an ad like 32 seconds in.
You
You're
talking
like,
about Facebook?
or yes.
Yeah. Why
oh my gosh.
Like,
and
I know...
you can't skip the ad and you can't go back and skip the like.
Yeah, play it at the beginning. I'm not going to object if
Yeah.
it's like 15 seconds.
Yeah, don't interrupt my 1 minute video.
Yeah. I'm on the toilet right now. I don't have a lot of time left.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
Yep. You got a client coming. You're wasting my time.
Yeah. Well, so you're not making me want to buy your product. Of course, now it's in my head, but I don't want
If anything, I'm like, this douchebag put a commercial.
right there, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want your
I'm going to remember not to get you.
Facebook knows I looked at it, so I know it's going to be on the side later.
Yes.
But no.
But now, yeah.
I'm not going to buy it.
And now Facebook, like, tailors everything to, like, maybe that one video you saw. So, like, if you see that one video, you'll get a million more on your feed.
Because I clicked on, like other rings that like look cool going through Instagram.
Like other fitness rings or wedding rings?
No, my wedding ring.
Okay.
But some chocolate.
Always
but
nice.
yeah, they'll just pop up all the time. Or what was one that was really weird? It was today. I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah.
But it was you like your Google search history. You Google one thing.
It knows.
Yeah.
About to say, I watched like a magic thing about like America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent, and now I can't stop seeing them on my feed, and I'm so sick and tired of America's Got Talent. I don't want to ever see it again. Like oh cool, this little kid did a card trick. That was cool the first time. It lured me in, but I'm gonna understand.
You're like, you're not actually talent. I don't. No,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I would say like all the people that do these talent shows don't end up doing anything, as far as I can tell, after the talent shows as big as it. Like, have you heard of anybody of America's Got Talent? And like that whole American Idol kind of sensation thing has gone away a little bit.
Yeah, it has.
It's still one of the most popular shows.
I'm glad American Idol's gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you not watch the show?
I watched it, but then it was like, episode or season 20, and you're like,
yeah.
How is this still a thing for so long?
Oh yeah.
And no, I watched like the first 3 or 4 seasons.
And Ryan Seacrest never ages one day.
No,
he looks the
doesn't.
same.
That's
He's like a Ken doll. Exactly the same. He's like in a hyperbolic chamber after the season.
Yep. That's what he does. Him and Simon Cowell.
Yeah, he doesn't really change. Oh yeah.
Pretty sure he got something done to his forehead.
Yeah, now he's brought his talents to Britain.
That's good.
Do you even watch cable? Do y'all even have cable?
If Nikki's not on Netflix, I'm watching YouTube.
What's your go-to YouTube channels? Is it like car revving and racing? Because I had a friend of mine that loved that stuff.
There's more like car education, I guess, than just dudes doing burnouts.
Okay, yeah.
Broken Boosted is a fun channel because he's broke and he boosts Miatas.
Specifically
it
Miatas.
Is specific, yeah. And he's doing an engine build right now, but way more than I would ever do. Mm-hmm. But it's cool, and he's just got a lot of tips and tricks, like how to boost it, how to take care of it, how to not buy like a $200 or $150 boost leak tester.
Yeah.
And just Miata things in general. Or Engine Masters, which is always fun. Mm-hmm. They just take V8s and just rip the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, if you take this carb, this is what it does versus this, or these exhausts, and they test them all in the same engine and see what they do. Or, Ezek, I don't know, he's got a lisp. Nikki hates him. It's just space stuff.
Yeah.
and it's really boring.
Like SpaceX, like NASA stuff.
No, like
Space.
my phone's not on me.
Yeah.
Like what I followed to last night, the Fermi paradox.
Okay, what is this?
All right,
that sounds so familiar though.
Yeah, the Fermi paradox is like, if there's other intelligent life out there, why haven't we seen it?
Oh yeah.
And they go over that kind of stuff because like we started broadcasting like radio waves and all that.
Yeah.
They travel at the speed of light, so it's like it's gone, 100 light years out.
Yeah.
And there's hundreds of stars within there.
Mm-hmm.
Can somebody pick that up? And we only started doing it 100 years ago.
Yes.
Like, if the universe is, like billions of years old, there could be a civilization, a million years ahead of us.
Yeah.
And look how far we've come in like the last 300.
Yeah.
So they've got to be sending some kind of signals out. Why can't we find them?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, because like we're still sending like the basic stuff possibly.
Yeah.
Then there's also the idea that maybe we're the most advanced civilization and species out there, and that no one else has caught up to us yet.
Yep.
And there's man.
There's a lot of cool. It's just all that kind of stuff. Our space travel, faster than light. He's got like series on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Theoretical drives, and then building elevators into space, and
That'd be intense.
yeah. I might get through like 10 minutes of an episode.
Yeah.
And then I fall asleep. And that's what I listen to every night.
Oh, pretty soon, with Elon Musk and SpaceX, I feel like that we're all going to have like fancy trips to space, and that's gonna be like the next thing.
I can't wait to get a car that'll drive itself.
Oh, wait, really?
Not that I don't love driving.
Yeah.
I love driving my cars.
Yeah.
Like for funsies. Mm-hmm. But other times, you're just on the interstate and you're just gonna be like this.
Yeah.
And just autopilot.
Especially when it's stop and go traffic. Like you don't even, you're not even really driving a car at that point.
No, you're not.
You're looking up, maybe with the knees a little bit.
And stop.
And
go. And stop. So yeah.
You just came through Atlanta, so you understand how bad it is.
It was awful.
It's the worst traffic in the country.
Yep.
Even though I've only been in the Southeast, so I don't really fully know the country.
It's still pretty bad. I've heard LA's terrible, but
yeah.
Like Atlanta, you just got 5 lanes going to 80 or 85, and you're just like, and stop.
Yes.
Wow, what just happened? Oh my God.
Out of nowhere. And there's just 1 lane maybe or 2 lanes that are stopped, and then sometimes it's all the way, and you come up to the point where it's like finally about to go again, and you're like, why did we stop?
Yep.
It's just...
And then all the traffic flows, and you're like...
Yeah.
So there's no reason.
Yeah, well, I watched the video, and like all it takes is just basically one person to stop, and there's just a cascading effect that ripples throughout the entire traffic line that comes behind it.
Like a slinky.
Yeah, exactly. Or exactly. It has that whatever there's a certain motion it's called when the slinky motion.
Okay.
I was going to try to sound smart, but there's no way to do it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Smarter Every Day.
Is that another one?
Dude, that's a great channel.
Okay. I'm writing all these down. I'm loving these.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I took mental notes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I write down topic points like to diverge off of and stuff like that.
They're like slow-mo videos of things that, 5-10 minutes long. A Prince Rupert's drop.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, what's harder? He shot it with like a 22 and like a 9mm, and like, nothing would break it. But if you like clip the tail, the whole thing shatters.
Yep.
At like 10,000 miles an hour. It's really cool. Or they drop the slinky from like the top. It's super cool. Like it doesn't go down towards the ground until, so like if we dropped it.
It still says space?
Yes, the bottom stays where it is until the top catches up with it, and then it all goes down the bottom at the same time.
Oh, word.
It's weird looking.
Okay, so it has like that freeze frame and like mid space.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool.
How do you find these channels? Were you big into science in like school?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Exercise science, still science.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Until I went with exercise science. And then that wasn't really science. That's bro science.
Of course.
Yeah.
Another great
science. I knew.
I
didn't even try to segue that.
Perfect segue. Bro science.
Oh man. If you've not Googled bro science or like watched any of the videos,
oh man,
at one point I don't know who you are.
Do you even lift?
Yeah, for real.
Like, that's one of the greatest flow charts ever.
Yeah.
Because the answer is no.
Yeah.
You don't even lift. Do you even follow the yellow brick road?
Oh man, I feel like people think he's the biggest tool. Like, I wonder if people really do believe his character at least. In real life.
I'm pretty sure it's nuts. I think it's on The Rock's YouTube. I think I saw an ad for it today. Bro Science Life. Dom Mazzetti has like a show coming out.
No way.
Yes, dude. with The Rock or something like that.
No way.
Yep, and it's not just like a camera shot. Like it actually looks like there's a production.
Yes.
For this, and he's apparently getting money and like running a gym.
Oh my gosh.
Or something.
No way. I was like, all these like YouTube and Instagram and Vine stars are like becoming like big things.
So
weird.
He's turned it into an actual business. Like he's hustled. He's played the character
in and out.
Yeah, and it's not been like, oh yeah, that was really funny. Whatever happened to that guy? Like he's there.
Yeah.
He's been there the whole time.
Committed
for years. Hasn't quit. Like good for him.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's making him a career.
Exactly. Out of just being the most stereotypical meathead you could ever find.
The epitome of bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a shirt, so.
Yeah. Well, you have a lot of great shirts.
Yeah.
Ranging from Gamecocks to
that
kittens.
one's awesome. The kid ones are... I'm glad I didn't get the kitten singlet for the American Open.
I was wondering, I was like, has that been like invested in yet or investigated? Like, have y'all even looked for it?
I know Nikki looked it up.
Oh, okay. And there are available?
Yes, there are. But I'm not going for it. It deserves the weight I wanted to hit. And now that I'm not gonna hit those weights, like the cat singlet,
it's not as sweet anymore.
No, it deserves the roar of a 137 kilo clean and jerk.
About time.
So, yeah.
You're like right there too.
I know, but probably not by the end of the year now. That was the goal, but
how's your injury like progressed since you first stepped? So like it was an injury in the hip.
Yeah.
What exactly did you like feel when it happened?
Oh my God! It was just it just snapped or popped in the middle of my squat, and of course you don't have anybody spotting you. That'd be silly.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a lot of weight.
Never is.
I know.
When it breaks.
Like, I pause squatted like 15 pounds less than what I was just going for a normal squat.
Yeah.
Like a week or two before that. But yeah, it just popped, whole hip just like caved in.
Ugh.
Bailed the bar over my back, and then it's just like hot and throbbing.
Oh.
Like
right in the hip flexor.
Yeah. Hip flexor, groin area.
And it just fall to the ground or
Oh yeah. I could walk. I think I did it 2 or 3 years ago on the other hip.
Yeah.
So obviously doing something wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
But it had been a long time. I'm injury prone. So
all your life?
Yeah. All my life.
What injuries have you had?
Besides just the like rolling an ankle like every like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah,
soccer.
and fingers don't even count. Yeah, that's always.
But I broke my right leg 3 times. Broken my shoulder blade. Playing soccer, tripped over goalkeeper. Broke my leg twice in football. Once in soccer.
Broke your leg because I broke my ankle and tore my ACL. What do you mean broke your leg?
So I broke my fibula.
Okay.
First time I got hit by a free safety. Didn't see him. Took me out right in the leg. Second time I was running back. So then I went up the middle and, dog pile in the middle. Big old lineman fell inside of it and, snapped it.
Yeah.
And then another time, tripped over to the goalkeeper. And then that's how I broke my shoulder blade. Tripped over goalkeeper.
Yeah. Your own goalkeeper too?
No. Okay. No, definitely.
Okay. That's you're a striker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
how many different names are for an offensive player in soccer? It's like striker, forward. It's wing. Does that count, or is that midfield?
Yeah, it's midfield. This is guys on the side. And that kind of sums it up.
Okay.
And then like there are different positions in striker. Like you could be left, right. You could be like play a triangle, which I wasn't a fan of because that's what I would do up top.
Yeah.
So either they just kick the ball to you, or if you're playing like that triangle, they kick it up. You have to hold it, and then you lay it off to your guys, and it's a difficult position to play if you don't have good support. And then tore my patellar tendon playing soccer.
That's rough.
So I don't play anymore.
You just play FIFA?
Nope.
Don't even play FIFA?
I never really played FIFA.
You never got into FIFA? That's like your dream. That'd be like your sport, right?
I know, but it's just... I don't know. Me and my brother would play like FIFA 97 on the PlayStation, and the goal was to see who could get to 7 men first. So you just kick it to the goalkeeper, and I noticed they don't let you do it in newer games, but you would just slide the goalkeeper.
They will stop you.
Automatic red.
There's no fun in the new games.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Because I can't figure them out. No, never really played FIFA. I don't play a lot of sports games. Unless you Rocket League.
Yeah, well, I was like,
Rocket League.
I guess that counts as a sport. That's
the
the sport of the future.
Yeah, that's totally soccer.
That's all your Miata training right now going into it. Because there's like drone racing too.
That looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what to take from it. I don't know if I'm accepting of this new drone league.
I mean, it looks
epic.
You gotta have some skill.
Oh, it looks
Like-
epic. It looks so cool. The courses are like inside like big arenas, and they have like big lights, and it looks intense.
It does.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to be like a video game league. If it's going to like be like hype and then just be very non-interactive to watch. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because have you ever tried watching one of those like video game like League of Legends battles?
Nope.
I had roommates in college, and so I would try it. I tried it once just to kind of get into it, try to understand it. It's so bad.
That's like
it's so hard to watch when you don't understand it.
Yeah. My brother will watch like Overwatch clips.
Yeah, I'm like,
and you're like, oh, why was that so cool? And you're like if the whole other team does not get wiped out,
yeah,
like what'd you even do?
Yeah.
Or
I don't understand this.
Yeah, I need to be explained. Like, oh, this person like can triple jump, so he jumped down under the level. The guy thought he died. Then he jumped up twice. Then used a super to kill him as he was. I'm like, I don't.
You
See, I
don't
didn't
want to
see
over
that.
my head on this.
Yeah, you had to back the video up and explain to me.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Like you can watch a soccer or football clip. Oh, that's real life.
Yes.
That dude just broke his ankles. I don't play basketball,
Yeah.
but his ankles got broke.
Oh yeah.
So,
and I even have that problem with like even with weightlifting. Like I'm trying to show people. Look how that segue worked.
yeah, that's good.
I have that problem with weightlifting. I'm watching it online and stuff like that, and it's like streaming live for like youth nationals and stuff like that. And I'm like they have that big the big screen, and you see it from the back when you're coaching.
Yep.
The big screen of like the lifters and stuff like that. And being that we're in the sport, we coach the sport, we participate in the sport, we understand what all those numbers mean, the order. You can also follow the top and understand it. But I think it's the biggest waste of an opportunity. Like, can't they make like something a little bit more like visually appealing for like a party that doesn't know weightlifting? Like let's say a parent's going, like, can't they like it doesn't change like the order of like.
It did this year.
No way.
It was so much better to count attempts too.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Okay, because I didn't see that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because instead of there are the lot numbers.
Yeah, the cards, because that's all I paid attention to.
So like the cards are on the table, but then on the screen, like last year, I think it was in that order as well. And then the people never changed. So if, everyone's going for 60 kilos, great. There's just 60 kilos up there. We're talking about youth, so we'll go with 60.
Yeah.
Then it's great. But soon as like, all right, so this girl's gone twice, this girl's gone twice, this girl's gone once, twice. And so it wouldn't tell you, like as the coach last year, you'd have to make sure, all right, she's gone twice. So if everybody's doing 60, I'm now first because my first attempt's 60. I'm not going before her or her. Oh, wait, hold on. Her lot number is here, so she'll actually go before me. But this year, they kept jumping. Yeah. And it was much easier to keep track of who was going to win.
Okay.
That made it way easier because for Kia, I counted the attempts right.
Yeah.
But people just kept jumping all over the place.
When you were coaching.
Yeah. And then, so next thing I know, we're at like 45 kilos on the bar, like in the back warming up, and 60 kilos on the platform.
Yeah.
And I'm like, crap.
Yeah, you're like, this is not going, we're still behind. We're a little behind.
Yeah. So I just go up there, I put 61 on the bar, and we jump like 5 girls because everyone decided, like after like 55 or whatever was taken, they took jumps and jumps and jumps, and now everyone's at 60. And I was like, all right, cool. Now we got time.
Yeah, you understand the limits a little bit.
That was way easier. And what else was new? Oh no, I didn't hear any of the broadcasters because I was in the back.
Oh
actually.
Yeah, they're okay.
They were okay.
Some like when there's an educated one, like someone that's very into like the sport, and at least has a little bit of personality. It's very cool.
Okay, because I've watched a couple like with you before.
Yeah.
And some of the guys just don't.
They don't
like,
try.
Do you even lift?
Yeah, for real.
You go
like,
back.
Yeah.
Like, all right, and they're up and.
Missed lift or good lift. Yeah, I'm like, I hear that from the judge anyways. Like, yeah.
Yeah, there are 3 white lights on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing red means bad.
Yes.
Like, I've never watched a sport before, but red's always bad.
Yes.
So.
Oh yeah, they need. I think the next progress that USAW needs, besides like a lot of other things, because I love the sport and I want to make sure it grows, but like it needs to make it more entertaining for the viewer that's not at the meet. and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
I don't know, like they're not paying the commentators really. I think there's a little bit, like a small little stipend.
I don't even know because I got like the email
Yeah.
for, being like a referee and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it was $10 a session, maybe.
Yeah.
Sessions are sometimes 2 hours long.
Yeah.
So
It's
well, totally worth my time.
Yeah.
Like, no, like I used to referee soccer, and even for like a U8 game, you get paid more than that.
Yeah. Where
And
does all
it's
this money come going?
Like, I don't know. Because obviously not to the referees.
Yeah. And I don't know how much is going to our like lifters because we had a fundraise for the Olympics a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much they covered, like USAW covered, but
I'm guessing Rogue.
yeah.
Because it was like Rogue everything.
Yes.
Except for, of course, the barbells.
Okay.
They're still all Alica.
Really? Yeah. It's the standard.
Yep. And those are nice.
Oh yeah.
I was a little jealous.
But I don't know. There needs to be a way to monetize the sport a little bit better. Like way NASCAR has like the Sprint Cup Series. Like we need like the Rogue American Open Finals series, or like the Aleco USAW Nationals to get earning a little bit more like sponsor money or something.
Was it Jason said y'all were talking about that? Like doing like a EPL, like Barclays Premier League, or just any kind of actual professional sport league where like at the end of the season, you make it a season, and like the top, 5 teams from like the D or the B league get moved up, and the top 5 or the bottom 5 from the A league get relegated.
Yes.
And that always keeps it competitive.
Yes.
And of course, there are teams, but
we can just do like lifters.
Yeah, you have to do lifters because like Mash Elite's not getting kicked out. Or Juggernaut
just stack your team, and you can have like the weakest link and still be on there.
Exactly.
So, like,
I mean, I listened to Mash's podcast, and they, messed up a few things. Some people bombed out.
Oh, I listened to that episode too.
Yeah.
I really like that one. Yeah.
The schedule change. Like
they had 3 lifters
missed.
at one time.
Yeah. And they still came in like 3rd place or something.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be like top 20 or 30 lifters or something like that. That sounds right-ish.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm trying to look at the schedule and try to figure it out because like there needs to be like you said a Premier League, and then the league right underneath it to be relegated to like, so like it's like the American Open Series, kind of the regional ones, because that's like the human standard. Like people like us humans can go to.
Yes, for real.
And then there needs to be like that superhuman league that's kind of like staggered from it.
Yeah.
Where the elite lifters can go, but then also it interacts with like international competitions like Pan Ams and how Worlds works, and how like any sort of cups.
Not gonna lie, no idea how those things work.
No, and
like I don't the
point system,
point system, and the totals you have to hit to like get
on a
sponsorships or stipends.
Okay, I looked that up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be like the top 8 in the country, but I don't understand what qualifies you as top 8.
Even if you're not top 8,
you
still have to hit like certain totals. I was looking
really
at,
like is it like
like
Wilkes totals, like Wilkes like score, or
like based off. I don't know what they're basing off of, because of course I'm looking for Aaron to look for stipends, and then like who else can progress up through there, and the numbers were just ridiculous. Like in the 50s, I feel like. Yeah. And that nobody's gonna hit that.
Not American anytime soon. Like maybe eventually. Yeah, like that's goals.
Not for a youth. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That is dumb.
Well, maybe not U13 anytime soon. Yeah.
That was the numbers for
no,
U13
really?
or U maybe like U15. That's doable.
Wow.
But yeah. And then again, they probably don't care about kids that young.
Yeah.
Now, if you want somebody to win and you want to be good in the sport, CJ Cummings, Harrison,
Marcus Harrison.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, I think I butcher his name every time. So,
but like obviously,
people know who he is.
They started then.
Yes.
And they're now they didn't show up to nationals.
No,
because they're internationals.
Yeah.
So like they would be your senior national champions almost.
Yeah. Because he's going. Marcus is going to, or Harrison is going to Pan Am's, I think.
Yeah.
And then DJ just did Worlds for the 4th international championship.
I know, right?
And world record.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't think he's going to Pan Am's because he just did Junior Worlds. So
his coach does a good job of not like burning him out, from what I can tell. Like,
Yep. He definitely won't be here Saturday.
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately, we'd love to have him.
It was. We made it happen. Not a good time. for state championship.
Yeah.
That's what we're putting on July 4th weekend. But South Carolina hasn't had one in like 10 years or more.
Yeah.
So we picked a date. It's happening. We'll do better next year. We'll pick another date. So
it's also like, the first one, like, if anything, it's probably best that we started at a modest level. Like, it's bigger than the most local meets that I've been to.
That's true.
And so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's still going to be a show to run.
Yeah, it'll still be fun to run.
Yeah.
And then being the week after Youth Nationals, like, none of my kids from Nationals are going. Mm-hmm. I'm sure nobody from Team Buford is going.
Yeah.
Because you literally just maxed out next week or the week before. So.
Yeah. So many big interactions going on with you just came back from youth nationals.
Yep, not Youth Worlds, man.
Yeah, that's the next step. That's the next step because we just got second place with Aaron, and that was awesome. Our BodyshopX Barbell team showed out great. The coaching and the lifters and the families that came and supported all their lifters and their fans. I was watching from the computer at the gym.
Good.
In between sets, me and Allie. Allie pulled it up and she was like, ah!
Yes.
Yeah, so it was awesome seeing. We saw Caden lift.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
He was the first lifter of the weekend.
He was, and he won his session, B session, and he'll be in that same group next year. So I'm guessing, win B this year, everybody who's, he's still U13.
Yeah, he just bottom of the U13, right?
Yeah. Like, he'll be 13 in January.
Yeah.
So he actually has the biggest advantage because it's the year you turn 13. Mm-hmm. So obviously he'll be like the oldest you can actually be.
Yeah, he's like pushing it, like the age.
In the age group. And did I do that right? Yeah, that's totally right. Versus, same for like Jason. Jason turns, he's Masters, turns 35 in December. So you can still compete.
I was like, he can compete as a 35 next year to defend his championship, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
he will
so
be
that's
able to.
Perfectly set up.
But yeah, Caden did really well, went 4 for 6. Mm-hmm. Missed a PR snatch.
And it was so close.
It was, and it just went behind him. He just pulled too much. He was too excited, which is okay. And then we went back after that. We started warming up clean and jerks, and he's kind of sitting there. Like, Caden is like so ADHD. So I was like, bring your fidget spinners, bring your headphones, like bring
Thank
everything
goodness
you
for
need.
fidget spinners.
Yes.
Was there a lot of fidget spinners at youth? Because I feel like that's where they all like would congregate.
There wasn't as many as you
think.
I thought. Yeah.
Okay.
But the cooler part was we were literally on the very last platform in the very back corner.
Oh, so you hit your spot.
So he wasn't surrounded by everything.
Yes.
Which definitely helped. Then we went to clean and jerks, crushed the first one. I knew some elbows were going to happen eventually, so we went to tie his PR. Got called for elbows, so we went back and he just obliterated the last one.
Nice.
And that's because after snatch, he was like, "It doesn't matter if I miss that snatch. I'm still going to win the session." Just sitting there rocking back and forth, and he was like, "I got this." I'm like, "Yeah,
put it in." Yes.
That's what I want to see, and like, it was a really pretty clean and jerk, one of the best ones I've seen. He's just a monster of a kid.
Yeah.
Like,
is he even using a belt these days too?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
No.
And so
I think we've done it once or twice on a deadlift.
Yeah.
But he's 5'10", like 180 pounds at 12. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
And like moves like a professional. Like, we don't run a lot, obviously, because we're barbell club. But the couple times I make the kids run, like, I'm like, he just looks like
he's athletic
form, and he's just trucking.
Yeah.
Not like a awkward 5'10" kid.
Yes.
You know?
I was so awkward growing up.
Oh man,
You probably were a speedster.
I was fast, but I was super tall, like emaciated looking. You know, like that kid didn't eat.
Oh, really?
But yeah, like I was.
But you beat people in foot races.
Yeah.
You take them
like
down.
120 pounds.
How tall were you growing up?
This tall.
Okay, I was like, you're taller than me, yes.
Yeah, but like a whopping 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah.
And like 12, like Caden. But I was 120 pounds.
Yeah.
Freshman year.
Yeah.
And then graduated like 145, 150. Mm-hmm. So I was still super skinny.
Oh man.
I'm like 40 pounds heavier than that now. Quit running.
It's those gluten-free cookies.
Yeah, yes. Totally. That's what it was. A lot of gluten-free.
Yeah,
cookies.
the gluten-free diet. It helps. Yeah. With and then after, let's see what else with Caden. Oh, how do you finish out with the overall in the A session compared to the A session?
I think he came in 7th overall.
Wow.
Out of I have to go back and look.
Yeah.
But he was in the top half.
That's awesome.
But maybe barely. So out of, all the kids. So about there are 20 kids or maybe a little less. So he was in the top half, and that was good. Mm-hmm. And definitely all the kids that beat him were older.
Yeah.
And that was even better. And then we got to Erin later that day.
Yeah.
And she did, couldn't ask her to do much more, to be honest.
Oh, always works hard.
Yeah. She's just, her nerves got the better of her.
Oh, that's anybody.
For sure. Like, we opened at 50. Mm-hmm. I wanted to open at 48.
Yeah. But
weeks ago, like probably 4 or 5 weeks ago, she was like, can I do 50? I was like, how about this? If you hang snatch 50, when we have to get to max hang snatches, and then whenever we hit our doubles, you have to do 50, then yes. So it's like, prove it to me, you got it, no problem. She's like, hang snatch 52. And hit 50 for a double, no problem, whenever we tried. So I'm like, yeah, sure, it's fine. And she just didn't finish the pull. Then, so we did it again, hit 50, hit 52 after that. Like, they just look good. They look easy. Yeah. The way I envisioned the first one's looking. So then after that, the girl who beat her went to 53. Because, of course, the plan was to hit 54. We were going to do 50, 52, 54. Yeah. And, like, there was no doubt in my mind she could make it. Yep. There's just a doubt in, for some reason, Erin's mind. There's a doubt in her mind. Mm-hmm. And I think that's because this is the first time, like, first she just got beat. Yeah. Like, hands down, she showed up. She didn't show up. Like, I got this in the bag. And somebody came to compete, and, like, she just got beat. Yeah. And that's the thing that's hard about the sport versus, soccer, football, rugby, anything else. Like, you play every weekend. Yes. You're going to get your butt cut. Yeah, eventually. It has to. Like, you might move up a league. You might go to a tournament, some out-of-town team, and it's just like, wow, in soccer, like 12-0 or something. Yes. You're like, what just happened? Like, I'm over here wrecking the kids back home. Mm-hmm. Then you go somewhere else. And you learn from that. And then next weekend, our coach gets mad because you get, your butt kicked, or just the team was just flat out better than us. Yeah. Then you can go out and you can put it in training next week or 2 weeks and then go play another tournament. Yeah. Weightlifting's like 2 to 3 months later. Yeah, and there's no way to recreate a huge sea of people in front of you. I don't know how big the stands were, but most national meets it's crowded. 4 platforms. Yeah, and you hear these other things going off. Yep. So because if she would have hit her last clean and jerk, she would have beat her. Yeah. So if we would have hit the snatches and done clean and jerks, besides missing our opener again. Happens. Yeah, but just her nerves, because we went back to the back, clean and jerked like 35, and her elbows were just so shaky. Yeah. And we had to do that a couple times. Put her headphones on, just get her to calm down. She went out there, she missed 63. Easy opener, I know she could hit. So we hit 63 again after that. Yes. And then the other coaches, they were going back and forth, saw we hit 63, hit 60 like 4 or something. Yeah, just to win. So no matter what we did, though, we were in second. Yes. Which is cool. So I'm like, okay. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. So it wasn't like, okay. Yeah. After we hit 63, we're in second. We beat everybody else. And I was like, game plan. So I went up there. They were like, what you want next? I was like, 66, I guess. But we only have 1 attempt left. I'm not doing that. So I declared that. Then, of course, they went to like 68. Yep. And I was like, whatever, 71. Put on the American record. I still had to change. Yeah. But Erin's back there like freaking out. Like, why? Oh my God, what are you doing? But the cool part was Kia and Mina came back. They were back with her? Yeah. And they were helping her, like, you can do this, just awesome. Like, they're great. Like, great. There's group. A team. If you don't have a team in weightlifting, I'm sorry. Yeah. If you don't have a support group around you. Because then their coach, Elizabeth or something, I forgot her name, they messed up a little bit because he was like, you ready for the record? And she was like, yeah, give it to me. And then he went to change it, and he couldn't change it. He made too many changes. Now Was it too late? No, what was it? When they went to 68, like she did 65 or whatever. Yes. The automatic increase. Mm-hmm. So you have 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. She had a 2-minute clock, so we went ahead and went to 71. So after 30 seconds, that's your change. Yes. So instead of him declaring like another weight, then having 2 changes, that was his declared weight. Yeah, he did. And so he thought, I get 3 times to, change something. Oh, yeah. And the only reason I knew that is because I messed up earlier with Caden. Oh, but man. I was standing like this far from the dude. Yeah, so you knew. And he just knew I was going to change the weight. And he was like, hey, just letting you know, you have to actually tell me, but I know you're doing it. Yes. Because you're talking to your kid right there. I was like,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah, they're very helpful over
Yeah.
like, these people are
Because I would have I mean, it wouldn't have been fine for Caden, but
Yeah.
it's nice to know for later.
Yeah.
So then she went out there, the other girl hit 68 to win the gold.
Oh yeah.
And then Aaron went out for 71.
For the American record right there.
Yeah, and I was like, you just get out of your head. And the cool part is on Instagram now.
Yeah.
I was like, just get down there, and I was like, grip it and rip it.
Yes.
Like, stop thinking about it. She put her belt on.
You can't think about technique at that point.
No, it's not going to help you.
No, yeah. It's just instinct at that point.
Yeah, like, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, you have, I try to comfort them, like, deadlifts is an easy pull on deadlift. Mm-hmm. You have plenty of room on the front squat.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's a part in between. Like, they're kids. They don't have to think about the whole rest of it.
Yeah.
Just how efficient you are. Like, just get down there, grip and rip it. And she did.
Oh, she cleaned it so well.
I really thought she was going to high pull it.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, I was like, she's not
going to try it.
No. She's like, I can't win, whatever. But she cleaned it, and I was hiding back there in the back. I'm pretty sure I took the railings of the steps and was like, let's go. Oh, yeah. And then just missed the jerk just right out in front. Like, went to jerk, she pushed it to arm's length.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't quite get her head through, and I think her foot and her knee landed a little funny, so she just twisted and dropped it. But the way the rest of the meet was going, I am super happy with the way she went out there and just cleaned more than anyone else ever has. Yeah. So that was a great attempt. Yeah. I was happy. Like, she might not have been happy, but the lift right there at the end, where everything's on the line. You go for it, or you just whatever, I lost. And she was like, nah.
Yeah, tried it.
Yeah,
for it,
yes. Because we've all been in the gym going for a PR, and you're like, I got this. You dig your thumbs in, and you, and it hits your hips, and you're like, nah.
That's just going to be a pull today.
Yep, you're like, that's a pull, and I'm done.
Yeah.
So, I was glad that's not the way it ended.
Oh, yeah. It was a big moment for you as a coach, and
her
as a lifter.
She came through, and whether she's not happy going 3 for 6.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're second best in the country.
That's so cool.
How are you? I don't know where you're not I'm pretty freaking good at this.
Yeah.
Not I'm not that good. You know, blah blah.
I just
Yeah.
I just did something.
I did some things.
Yeah.
You were pretty much the best. Yes. There's literally only one person better than you.
Well, she's a humble person. They're a very humble family, and so she requires people, someone like you, to hype her up. Make sure she knows. And they're a team. You all have a great team.
She just needs a little more attitude.
Some more swagger.
Some swagger. Some. I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
I'm here to get mine.
Yeah.
You need that in weightlifting sometimes.
Oh yeah.
That's what Mina had.
Oh really? She does have swagger.
Our next lifter. The next girl the next day. She went 6 for 6, and just absolutely crushed weights. Yeah. It was great. It didn't matter what I put on.
She was doing it.
Yeah, I was just a little, sit back on your heels a little more than 44, deal. Wow, hit it. So we made, she had 2 goals of snatching 48, clean and jerk, and 58. Mm-hmm. I'm glad she didn't miss her last snatch, because I just jumped that. We snatched 47, and then I went ahead and went to 49. So I'm glad she went and crushed that. And then we went 55, that was great. 58 was her goal, so we did that second. Oh. And then we went 60.
Did you get it?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Super, hashtag jerk like Mina.
Yeah, always.
Apparently, though, she has looked up her own hashtag, and there are other Minas that do other jerks. So, while I haven't looked up what those are, she said they're not the same.
I don't want to know.
Yeah. I don't want to either.
Insta horrors.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Horrors. I'll say, I want to make sure, I did not say something non-G-rated.
Oh, it did not come out that way the first time.
Okay, I was saying, I was like, it came out. It sounded so, I'm really bad. Yeah. I pronounce cement as cement, and my friends love to make fun of me for that.
Okay.
It's just a little bit different,
It's just different enough.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't understand what people are joking about. I don't understand the joke. But Amina, jerk like Mina.
Yeah.
She did awesome.
It was. And
a lot of PRs.
Yeah, I guess you would say 4 or 5, technically, because she had PR snatch and then a PR clean and jerk. So that gave her a PR total. So there's 3. And then she had another clean and jerk and then another total. So she got 5 or 4 PRs or something.
Was she in the A session or B session? Yeah, no. You want to just turn on the light? You can.
Rude, rude. Nikki walking around
like it's also her house.
I know, right?
Yeah, for real.
She's trying to go to bed or something.
I think she's trying to set the mood. Like we're sitting in a dark, semi-dark,
I guess we
dim lit.
Lit the candle again.
Oh yeah,
Lit it. Light the candle.
lit it. Let's get lit. Whoa, frosted cranberry.
You know, that's how we roll.
Yeah.
But
was she A session or B session?
she was a B session.
Okay.
And she moved up a weight class and age group.
Oh,
so she's in the 53 kilos. And she weighed in at 49 kilos.
Okay.
So she's gonna cut one, and then in the A session or the other one.
Yep.
But I was like, just eat.
Yeah, just be a kid.
You're a little girl. So like Erin's probably gonna move up a weight class now. Because instead of being like 1 kilo, like after competition, she jumps up like 4 or 5 pounds. So I'm like,
yeah, you don't.
We're just gonna move up, just eat, have fun, be a kid. You know?
Yeah.
That was one competition we cut 1 or 2 kilos for. I wouldn't say cut. We just ate better.
Yeah.
And it just kind of comes off.
Yeah, she talked about like just eating vegetables, dropped like 5 pounds off of her, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, versus eating a bunch of other junk.
Yeah.
But she was B session. She came in, I think, top 3 in her B session. But I tricked her a little bit. I don't know if she knows I tricked her. Mina
the truth comes out now.
Yeah, Mina doesn't like doing math.
Yeah.
At all. So she was like, "It's my turn." I was like, "Yep, go ahead." So she started walking up there, and I was like, "Hold on, they got to change all the plates." Because 60 kilos on the women's bar is blues and collars.
Yes.
And she's like, "Blue plates, all right." Hold on a second. She's like, 60
no.
kilos. And I was like, "Hey, you've done blues plenty of times." She was like, "Yeah, I have." Boom, belts on. She just walks out there.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking,
it's
this is 60 kilos. No, it's just blues. Blues is 55. Yeah. I do 55 all the time.
Yeah.
And so she just ripped it and she stood up super easy.
Yes.
And wow, jerk. No problem.
Oh, yeah.
Then Kia was up.
Last but not least, right here.
I'm excited for her. Because she is just strong. Like, ridiculously.
Sister of Caden.
Yep.
Yes.
She's way shorter than Caden.
Yeah.
She was in the 69 plus B group. But like first time we ever deadlifted, we taught her form, and then I'm like, all right, deadlift max, we can start doing some things like 330 pound deadlift from 14-year-old, 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And like just stack weight on her eventually. And I remember like the first couple of times we were squatting, getting up there, we get to like 80, 90 kilos for back squats. And I'm like, all right, make sure, she was just dropping to the hole. So I'm like, make sure you control yourself down and up. And she's just moving, and it's nice and slow. And I was struggling to get up because it's slow. And I'm like, go slow down and come up faster. Try harder.
Yes.
And then it just looks like a bodyweight squat. And I was like, what just happened? I'm so confused. So you weren't struggling?
Yes. She just was trying to control it. Yeah. She was trying to look human for the rest of us. She tried to look like how we squat when we squat heavy weights. Yeah.
No kidding. And it was easy. And then we put 100 on, breezed through that.
It was stupid fast.
Breezed through like a 91 kilo front squat. So like her numbers are just silly. She's too strong for her own good. Like trying to teach someone technique whenever you put on the bar, they're gonna throw it overhead.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of where she was, and that's where she was at the meet too. So we opened with, I think, 50 kilos on the snatch, and she pretty much caught it with her knees like locked out straight up, like
it's not
easy, super power snatch, 55 power snatch. I wanted to go 60, but she was like, I don't know about 60.
Oh no,
60 is gonna be no problem. She was like, how about 57? And I was like, all right, deal, that's fine.
Okay.
Something you think you could do and you're comfortable with. Rip through 57 like there's no weight on the bar.
Power again or full?
Oh my gosh, no, not even close to a full.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you these videos. They were silly. And then we got to clean and jerks. That's where everybody kept jumping.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't warm up quite correctly. We were a little behind. So we went to, instead of 60, went to 61. The original plan was 55 because she hadn't cleaned and jerked in probably 5 or 6 weeks. She caught a bad clean, and it, instead of moving, she caught her thumb, and it like ripped her thumb on the way down.
Yeah.
So her wrist was either, we didn't know if it was broke or just really sprained. So she was lifting in a brace for a long time.
Yeah.
And cleans really kind of bothered her. Definitely going straight up on the jerk was not a go. So this is the first time we really see what she could do. And I know when she weighed in, I was up there looking at the screen later. I'm like, did you tell him you're open up at 60? I thought we were doing 55. And she was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I told him that. I was
She
like,
messed up.
I was like, okay.
Good mistake. Yeah.
I was like, whatever, no problem. So everybody was jumping. We went to 61, hit 50, whatever, 8 or 7 in the back. Rested, went out there, crushed 61, no problem. Not gonna lie, don't even remember what her second attempt was.
It was just so light.
It was a PR, and I don't remember because what happened next was just so cool. It was just fun. Because then of course everybody's playing the jumping game again. We're all sitting around like 70 kilos. He is sitting there, and I'm like, all right. So I said 70, and then I got 2 changes left. So I think I go 73. Then a couple other girls are jumping. They go to 72, 73, all that kind of stuff. And like he is like, I want to win the session.
Yep.
Like just how it goes. Don't let them jump me. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, cool.
Right. Yeah, like
that's a quick man. They're so aggressive. Those...
Yeah, like she was just like the opposite of Aaron. Like, oh my god, we're going for a record. Like, well, yeah, of course that was the plan. Like, that was the plan all along. He knew that was what we were doing going in. She was like sitting over there in the warm up chair, just like staring at the ground, not talking to anybody. Like,
Jesus.
I'm put something on the bar.
Yeah.
Like, put it on the bar, coach. I don't care what it is. Yeah. As long as it's not like 85. You know? So then I'm like, all right, cool. I get up to go put 75 on the bar. And then she like yells my name. She's like, Coach Matt. I'm like, what? Then she like signals like 77 to me. And I'm like, are you for real right now? Like we just jump, like we just keep, that was like
that's a huge jump.
That was a 10 kilo jump from your last lift. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, whatever. Like if you want it, I'll see what you got.
Yeah.
So I put it on the bar. And that was probably the first lift she actually had to squat, just barely. Finally pushed her down. And then stood up, no problem. Like it was an easy clean because it was the first one that wasn't a power clean. Or the first one she didn't like actually catch. She squatted the other ones, almost lost one. Because she decided to squat it, like caught it almost standing up and then just wrote it down for no reason.
Yeah.
And then missed the jerk because we haven't practiced them.
Yeah.
So her knee was locked out and she wasn't able to, bend the knee and just drop under it. So she pushed it high enough. But it was fun to see just her like, I the tiger, man, like eyes on the prize. I got this.
That's
I don't
so
care what
cool.
you put on the bar.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting out there. I'm clean and jerking this weight. Like in my head, I've already done it. I don't care if it's heavy. I don't care what it is. I'm getting out there and I'm doing it.
Yeah.
No high pulls. No kind of, it's heavy. I'm gonna drop it off my shoulders. So I was like, deal.
Just
like,
animal.
Exactly. I liked it. I'm excited for her whenever she starts training again because that was her first taste of like a big competition as well.
Okay.
And she won the snatch in her B session, but then also like I can do this.
Yeah.
Like this is I like this sport. I've gotten attached to it. I could be good at it. And think she's figured that out.
Oh yeah, so, and it's such a cool environment you've built with like BodyShop Barbell.
Oh dude, we're working on some good. I'm excited for the next season. We're gonna try doing season things now. So
okay, what do you mean? What do you mean season things?
So like every other sport has a season.
Yes.
So weightlifting's like year round. You always weightlift.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try and do like a team season. So like August, which is when school starts back pretty much. August through like December, or something like that. And we're gonna have like a team. So if you want to come train, fine. It's still same price, whatever. If you want to be like part of the team, and we will travel together as a team to places. Here are the team fees, and you're also going to get like warm ups, book bag, or other stuff. And of course, it'll help pay for us to actually go there. Yeah. And by us, I mean coaches, so it doesn't come out of mine and Jason's pockets.
All the
yeah,
labor of love.
Yes. So it's still a business.
Yes.
We still have to.
Match sells ebooks and all their other stuff that they sell to get to support their team. Yeah. So you gotta.
So we gotta, because it's by far like the cheapest option we have at the gym.
Yeah.
Because 2 years ago,
there
were like 3 kids, and that was about it. And me, you, and Jason working out.
Yeah.
And took 4 kids to nationals. We have, I think, 8 people at state next weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And then me, you, and Jason.
Of all ages. Youth, adult, senior, junior, and then masters.
Masters, yeah. Because I was like, oh, I could hop in that. And I was looking at everybody. I'm like, nah, No, I don't
There's
think
everyone's in a session.
Yeah, there's at least 3. Yeah, like 3 people in every session.
Yeah.
Something like that. So it'll be fun. Yeah. State'll be fun. And it's just cool how like the team's grown. So like it's a thing now.
Yes.
It's not like a little side hobby, hey, let's lift weights. Like it's part of the business that'll actually bring in money. It'll bring in people. And it'll actually grow instead of just being like 2 people in the back on the platform like, ugh, so what's Jeremiah doing over there?
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is he over there? Just can you drop that a little not as loud?
Yeah.
You know?
Less and less people flinch now when you drop the weights in our
That's
gym.
really true. Like people used to Yeah. And it's like, hey, I'm about to lift right here. Okay. All right.
Yeah. We have so many bumper plates now.
Yep.
Yeah. Kilo plates.
Like
real
a whole
bars.
set of competition plates now. That was cool.
Yeah.
Some competition bars. No like Alico. We're not that cool yet.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
But we got Klokov though.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
I don't know if that's still like he has his own different brand now.
He's
But
branched
whatever.
off even more?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Faster Again bars, which was the Klokov bar,
Yes.
is now I don't even know what it's called now.
Okay, so it's
But-
not the same.
No, I mean I like it.
Yeah.
It's not good for reps, just because it's super aggressive.
Yes.
Like a competition bar should be.
Yeah.
Like, this bar hurts my hands. Your hands aren't gonna let go.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Doesn't matter how heavy the weight is. Jam your thumbs under it and lift the weight at competition.
Mm-hmm.
Not, all right, I have like 6 hang clean and jerks. You're like, yeah, that's gonna blow your thumbs out.
Oh yeah.
This ain't CrossFit. Like, if your hands are bleeding, either you're doing something wrong or just tape them. Like, take care of them.
Yeah. Oh, it's a huge part. Like it's the it's the only thing that makes contact with the bar unless you're doing a clean jerk.
Yeah. And it's hello.
Last time we had Wendell with Steven's podcast.
Yeah.
So we have what's this cat?
That one sounded like Nova.
Yeah, we have Nova now featured.
Yep. No to the needy.
Yeah.
She's needy nug.
Oh.
It's probably because it's about bedtime.
Yeah. I feel you.
That's all right. Anyways,
But,
what are we talking about?
competition bar.
Yeah, the
Yes,
competition
I don't know.
bars, sir.
Yeah, it's like, and like with any sport, like I know a lot of friends that did baseball, and they said like the beginning of every season, their hands would be raw from just gripping the baseball bat and going through batting practice. So
I
like,
can see that.
you got to toughen up your hands with any sport that involves contact, like with your hands.
You gotta toughen them up. If you want to use straps, like use them sparingly, you know, or use them like far away from competition because you don't get them in competition.
Yeah.
So
And almost never use them for clean and jerks unless you're like a special person that can handle it. Because
oh man, that would
I forget who it was, but there was someone that had a very horrific injury, terrifically horrible injury.
No, that I've never tried to clean with a
No, I don't.
strap.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna suggest that.
It just it freaks me out. Like I don't really use straps for like full lifts. Like I use it for a deadlift or a pull, but I can't imagine using it overhead. We have the straps that have the full like length.
Yep.
Not just like the simple little 2-string loop. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I've tried to use one of those before, and it felt weird.
Yes.
I couldn't do the little, the ones that come together, and it's just like one roll.
Yeah.
So like the long one that comes all the way up by your thumb, I still only wrap it around once.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you don't need it anymore.
when I first had them when I was in Gold's gym before I was doing real lifts and
Yeah.
wanted to protect my baby hands, like I would roll up so many times. Yeah. The old school ways.
I definitely never used them before. But then again,
Even with your bro lifting days.
oh no straps. Just I don't need straps to bench press
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
or do dips.
You didn't have a bench suit though.
No bench suit.
Did you even know anything about that? I like it wasn't until I started weightlifting that I found out about all the different powerlifting stuff.
Yeah,
that
I knew.
goes on.
No, I knew some about it because I really liked watching Strongman.
Yeah.
Like growing up, Dad would have it on TV or something. And I mean, I would watch the suits or knee wraps, or there's not really a lot of Strongman kind of like that. But that's cool. I'm glad you do that, but it's not in weightlifting.
No,
Something
yeah.
like it blew. Who was it? Jay's mind.
Really?
Jay Dunlap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an older gentleman I trained. Grew up with Richard Soren, and he was talking about knee wraps and bench shirts and all the stuff like they have. And he watched Jason, you know, you spot him hit that 405 squat.
Yeah.
And he was like, you did that raw?
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
Yeah,
That's all
like,
weightlifting
had
really
a belt
is.
in, like,
Yeah.
it's raw all the time. Like, knee sleeves don't really do anything.
Yeah.
Keep your knees warm, and you get a belt.
Yeah.
And other than that,
It's all up to you.
yeah, I don't get the point of like wrapping your knees so tight you literally can't bend them,
Yes.
or a bench shirt for that matter. Like walking up at the bench with like your arms out in front of you, like a really bad zombie movie.
Oh yeah.
That's not you lifting.
Yes, technology.
Yeah, it is, and like, yeah, you're still really strong. Like let's not get around that. Like you bench press 800 pounds with a shirt, you probably still have, you know, at least 500-pound bench press, which is just still stupid. But I just don't know why.
Yeah, like if you're doing a drag race and like someone has like NOS and boost and all that, and you're just driving a Beetle.
Yeah.
Like you might be the better driver, but they have a lot of better equipment on their thing that's gonna blow you away. Like
you were gonna get your butt cut.
yeah,
Right.
they might be a fantastic driver, but you just don't know it because but
Yeah. They missed like 3
yeah.
gears. They went from first to like fourth, but it doesn't matter because they just hit NOS and
yeah.
like they beat you anyways.
But when money's on the line and when with a sport that's not really that big, like, but I mean it's big, but it doesn't really. I don't know. It's not on ESPN.
It pays more than weightlifting though.
Yes.
Some of the powerlifting meets.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, when sports are involved, or whenever money's involved,
Oh yeah.
drugs and whatever advantage you can get
Yes.
comes into play, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Did you see all that stuff about Tokyo?
No.
No? Oh man.
They
So
popped a lot of people or something? Or
yeah, so many people got popped. In Tokyo, we got cut like 60 spots in weightlifting.
What do you mean, like
So,
USA or
No, all of them.
Wow,
So
so
we
it's
went-
even smaller of a field now.
Yeah, we went from like 250 or 60 athletes to like 190 something,
Yeah.
and there are 7 weight classes for both
Oh gosh.
instead of 8.
Yeah.
So somebody's got to go.
Yeah.
They didn't say who. They were just the Olympic committees was like, IWF, this is what you got.
Mm-hmm.
Fix it.
Okay.
And I was like, that's interesting.
Let's don't cut the teams that don't usually get popped for.
Yeah. Or like Egypt got popped for a lot of people.
Oh man, but not Muhammad Ehab.
No, he didn't get popped.
Okay, good, because I love that
But-
guy. He's my favorite lifter.
Yeah, he's a great lifter.
Oh,
He's
man.
entertaining to watch.
Yeah. Do you follow him on Instagram?
Yep.
I love. Yeah.
But they popped like a 14-year-old girl or something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
China.
No, Egypt.
Egypt. Oh, it was okay.
It was
Yeah.
in Egypt, so like they might not even get to go.
Oh,
which would
no.
that would suck because I want
Yeah.
to see that dude.
Oh yeah. I
Like,
can't because
he's like a performer too.
yes.
So like it's not just wait, why? You know?
And the 77 session, were we all in the gym? I know me and Jason, and I thought you were in there too. Like all
Yes.
3 of us. Yeah.
with the after Lu Zhao.
Yeah,
like,
and he
clean
took,
and jerked.
took off the singlet, pretty much closed the competition
Yeah.
there. He's like, oh,
was
this
like-
guy has to beat a world record by 4 kilograms, do a like 12-kilogram jump
Yeah.
from his last lift.
They were ridiculous.
Did something insane, like yeah.
Yeah.
And that I don't know that made Sports Center. I know it's not an American lifter,
Oh, of
but
course
that
not.
needs to that's like
No.
insane. Like
That's like, oh, LeBron. Did you know like LeBron won the championship a year
Yeah.
ago on SportsCenter? I'm like, dude just got his butt cut.
yeah,
Like, why is he on SportsCenter
Yeah.
right now? Why have you not put CJ Cummings on?
yes,
I like tagged SportsCenter top 10 in things. I like sent them DMs. I was like, this dude's not on here. And then like 3 days later, there was like a powerlifting guy who won like junior worlds.
really.
And I'm like,
not
He had a 600-pound squat.
an Olympic sport.
No, that's cool. Good job on your 600-pound squat.
Yeah.
This teenager just threw 400 pounds over his head.
Yes.
Pretty
Most people
sure-
can't even pick that off the floor
No.
or squat it or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure he could squat probably 600 pounds. I don't know.
Yeah, I've not looked at his numbers on that one. I know
I
it's
don't-
well
yeah.
above 500 though.
Yeah, it's probably silly. Probably makes me feel,
Yeah.
a little small at night.
Yes.
Whatever. That's why he's on the wall.
Oh yeah, that's why he's our role model.
Yeah.
Maybe we might be big as him one day.
Nah, man. I don't ever plan on clean and jerking that.
Oh man, that'd be so cool. I don't even know.
That's all you.
I can't even imagine though.
I can't. That's all you. I can't imagine, like, snatching 300 pounds. That just sounds stupid.
Oh man, I don't
I'm
know.
working on the clean and jerk, so that's...
Oh man, you're right there though. It would. I think it would have been here by now, or it's so close.
Yep. It would have been...
Yeah.
it would have been, it was 2 attempts. I got what I wanted. Let's throw it all for funsies.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely not now.
I'll say, like, with ESPN not, like, covering it, like, what CJ Cummings is doing or what all these other Olympic sports are doing, like, the big stories, like, it's, like, the same thing as if LeBron James took off from the three-point line to 360 between the legs and dunk.
Yeah.
Like, it's something no one's ever done before.
No. I mean, 2 years and you have 4 world titles.
Yeah.
You won youths and then you won juniors and then you do the same thing again. Like,
and then he gets covered, I guess, by the town paper.
Yep. Hey,
That's the only person, yeah.
Look at this kid. He's pretty strong, I guess.
Yes.
And you're like, or the other kid we were talking about.
Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus.
I say his name wrong, so sorry if he ever hears this or he might use it. It's Harrison. I see him on Instagram. That's all I know. And if you have any idea who we're talking about, you know it. Yeah.
Yeah, the 77 kilo world champion. Like,
yeah.
Both of them are ridiculous, and like he might just be a little less famous.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit more quiet. CJ is a little bit louder. I think, just personality.
And that's in this sport. Like, you need to get your name out there.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, John North. He's still not even like legal to be a competitive weightlifter, but he's a household name for any or gym hold name for any weightlifter.
Like, if you Olympic lift, you probably know who John North is.
Yes,
you just get up there. You rip things off the ground, and then you slam them violently back down.
Yes.
And, like, are you not entertained?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or hold Jared Fleming ripping the shirt,
that was
so he had to apologize for it. I kind of understand it, but that was still an epic moment.
That was so cool.
I'm glad he had to apologize because I'm glad he went through this. You know what I mean? I'm glad he did it. So, like, yeah.
Yeah. Like, apologize or not. Like,
yeah, I'm glad
boom,
that happened.
American record. Then, like, America's fuck, like, just sitting under your shirt, just like, you wore that shirt.
Yeah, you knew you were gonna.
Yeah, I'm going out here, I'm winning.
Yes,
breaking America, like, attitude.
Like that's the only way our sport's gonna get attention right now. Like,
for real.
Yeah, because our youth athletes are doing phenomenal things and being humble about it and modest about it, and they're not getting any attention. So,
or somebody, like, who else is, like, the best for a long time? Kane Wilkes. You've had him on the show.
Oh, yes.
He's also really quiet about it.
Yes.
And you're like, hey, guess what? I've won, like, 5 national championships in a
I'm
row.
I'm one of 8 American lifters to ever total 400 kilograms.
Yeah. I clean and jerk 500
pounds. Yeah, like, unheard of numbers.
500, that was...
Yeah.
Not only did I clean and jerk it.
Yes.
It hit me on, like, the front part of my shoulder.
Yes.
And I sat in the bottom, pushed it backwards onto my chest.
Yes.
And then decided, like, I paused 500 pounds, basically.
Yes.
It was a ridiculous clean and jerk. It just blows my mind that any human, like, I can't even pick that up off the floor.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So, yes, you can, shut up.
With straps.
Hey, that's off the floor.
Okay.
But it's just like, hey,
stupid.
This is me.
Yeah.
Very, very quiet. Humble family too.
Quiet guy.
Yeah.
Quiet guy graphics.
That's right.
I wonder if it's like the southeast thing because like weightlifting's huge in the southeast and west coast.
Mm-hmm.
I think Marcus is in like the Midwest somewhere. I fully know where he is.
So too.
And so like being west coast, like you have Hollywood, like that's like the culture is
big.
Like,
that's it.
Like look at me culture.
Yeah.
And so like West Kids gets a lot of attention.
Yep.
At least I don't know.
He's also about to just like crush some things too. So.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be a freak of nature.
Yeah.
He is a freak of nature. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Watching him at Sornex was, dude, that was so hype. That was
the Summer Strong this year?
That was great watching him out there.
And then y'all started a USA chant right before.
Yes.
I could not prefer. I would have laughed my butt off.
Dude, it was so cool.
I could not keep it still after that.
No, because he went down there to snatch, and of course, everybody gets quiet.
Yes.
And he's like, "How about we keep that going?" So everybody just starts like screaming and clapping, and I think Dave was in the background, just started pounding on the podium.
Yeah.
And it's like, USA. And you can like read his lips, but you can't hear it.
Yes.
And the people like next to him, and it makes its way around like me and Jason. USA. I'm like, you can't miss this lift.
Oh gosh, no.
like there's no way West is gonna miss this like with that much hype right there. And I think that was one like tied his American record or 1
like
kilogram
right
or
below.
something.
Yeah, it was so close.
Yeah, so it just
so
ripped it up, dropped it. It was awesome.
That makes me feel so sick because like I would be so nervous out of my mind.
I know, right? It was such a great weightlifting moment.
Yeah, then, like there's such like a garage door like back roots moment.
You to calm down, little kitty.
It's just getting hype.
It is.
Even it's bedtime though.
His eyes are way too big right now.
Catnip?
Nope.
Okay. Y'all ever mess with that stuff? Well, not you, but the cats. Yeah.
No, not really. They just get a little crazy
Okay.
every now and then.
They're sporadic animals.
Yep.
Do they ever wake you up in the middle of the night?
Not me.
Okay.
They'll wake Nikki up.
Yeah. You're the cat dad that sleeps through the meowing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll sleep on her side of the bed.
They know.
Yep. She'll make a spot for them. I do.
Oh, okay. You do not yet. You're like, this is dad's space.
Oh, you're so derpy.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh.
But
I was like, with weightlifting, like, what do you think we could do to make it more exciting, more better for the fans, more better?
We're in the South,
better
guys.
for the fans. Yeah, yeah. What's your thoughts?
That's why he went to Clemson.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I was wondering. I was like,
USC.
I was totally thinking of like, should I print out a whole bunch of like Clemson, USC trash talk jokes? Because I'm the worst at that. I have no good ones.
It doesn't matter who wins or who loses.
Yeah.
Each year, because you're gonna trash talk the same.
Oh yeah.
You know,
It's always next season if you've
it's
lost.
always next season, or like, will we beat you 5 times in a row?
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, it's
National
still like
champions.
national championship now. Or before y'all had that, I was like, it's still like 80 to like 40.
Yeah.
And you
Like
just bring up like the total record or something.
yes.
So it doesn't matter.
Y'all are
when-
crushing us on the gym front though. I love Strom with all
Strom
my
is
heart.
sweet.
But I did get a lot of glares wearing like an orange shirt, solid orange shirt in the middle of the gym.
Did you deadlift too? Because you would have got a lot
Squatted
of glares.
it. Yeah, squat.
okay.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, there's no way to deadlift.
No, they don't really lift.
Yeah,
So
it was very sad.
it was.
Y'all rock wall.
Yeah, man, they're like 3 stories.
Yes.
That thing's cool.
Oh, it's so intense.
And the swimming pool is intentionally too short.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they can't hold meets there.
same.
See
Us
yep.
too. But
See what they did there.
I love y'all's co-ed sauna. That's perfect. Like I don't know. Like I was able to. Like I went with my friend, and in our place, like we'd have to separate and go. It's in our locker rooms.
Oh, really?
But that's awesome to have a co-ed one too. I can actually still hang out with the person who brought me there instead of.
Of course. I mean, you
Yeah.
have to have co-ed because it's like right in front of like the fraternities where
Yes.
Strom is on campus. So
Fair enough.
that's what they do.
they gym and sauna.
Yep. You got to go get a pump and then you go out.
Oh yeah. You were a pump guy yourself?
Oh,
A
yeah.
pump bro.
Of course. I mean, is that not how everybody starts off?
Yeah, right. Yeah, we
Maybe.
all wanted to be Arnold, or all wanted to be that bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I guess
Like-
like, there's no like modern day like big bodybuilders. I guess Ronnie Coleman. I'm trying to think.
Ronnie
Kai
Coleman.
Green,
Yeah.
because he was on Jimmy Fallon at one point.
Okay.
Yeah,
And they're
I'm trying
just
to think.
like way too
Jay
big.
Cutler, yeah.
Yeah, Jay Cutler. You want to just take off your shirt and be like,
Hello.
pow.
Yeah.
What's up? Flex the pecs.
Oh, Mike O'Hearn. I've showed you pictures of him, right?
Yeah.
He's an action figure. He's insane. He was on American Gladiator.
Yep.
Have you ever seen that show?
Mm-hmm.
It's like old
He's-
school, like intense game show.
Yeah. Or just a lot of guys on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
BioLane.
BioLane.
He's all. Yeah, that's all he does. Well, he's powerlifting too. Like previous world record holder, American record
he
holder.
was. And so, yeah, still freakishly strong, but also freakishly ripped.
Yeah.
So like best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Versus if you look at some Olympic lifters, it's like, do you even lift?
Dad bod.
Yeah, dad bod kind of.
Yeah.
You got a little belly maybe, and your thighs are just huge. Your butt's huge, so it just looks like maybe you're a little fat.
Oh yeah.
And your arms are normal-ish.
Yeah.
like,
Some people have really jacked arms, but most of them are
Yeah.
just.
Sure, you might go to the gym a little instead of that dude like clean jerks 400 pounds
Oh yeah.
or something ridiculous. You can't really tell. So maybe that's like a visual issue with
Our sport.
weightlifting, just in general, because it doesn't produce like a desired body.
Like CrossFit type thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
of course, CrossFit was
those-
covering every magazine.
They are just jacked and they are ripped. Because like if you do CrossFit,
24/7.
yeah, if you do CrossFit right, like I don't know how you're not going to get just ripped.
Yeah. Especially if you're trying to be a competitive athlete, you're going to be on some nutrition program that's not going to mess up
yeah.
your life.
Yep. Absolutely. You're not trying to diet down.
Oh yeah.
You have to do like all these you got to get strong, so you're going to get bigger muscles. you have to get in the cardio to make it through like hard wads. So I mean, it's gonna get you ripped.
Oh yeah.
And people are gonna be like, yeah, that guy works out.
Yeah.
And
And you know right away.
I remember I was on my honeymoon and I was talking to some random guy on the beach, and he was like, "You're a personal trainer?" I was like, "Yes, I am." Like,
That's weird.
yeah. I'm like, we're just talking.
I've never had anybody do
No?
that. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
And it was like, "Oh, you don't look like a bodybuilder," and I was like, "You are correct."
What does that mean? Whoa, wait, what was that? Was that a compliment? Was that?
I'm pretty sure that was a diss.
Yeah, let's say like you don't. Yeah.
Yep, you were right. My abs are not rippling. So
You look okay. Or you look like a personal trainer, but you don't look like a bodybuilder.
I don't. Yeah. So, I'm like, oh, you're not big enough to be a personal trainer. You're not just like shredded out of your mind. Like,
But I definitely know those personal trainers that are like the guy with the biggest gut, trying to show people like how to lose weight and how to get in shape.
yep. So I feel like you have to like,
You
if
have
you're
to
going to be an
yeah.
Olympic like weightlifting coach,
Mhm.
at least. It's cool to know what you're talking about, but like if you can't actually show it,
Yes.
like at least with a barbell, like I get if you're like really old,
Yeah.
that happens. But like you need to be in shape to show somebody
Mhm.
something new. And if you're not, it's gonna be tough. So like there's no money in the sport.
Yeah. It's a passion-driven sport.
Yeah, it's not. The athletes aren't always super visually appealing.
Wow.
Or-
Okay, talk to Matty
that's-
Rogers, and then
Well, yeah.
if you look at Matty
see,
Rogers and tell
okay,
me.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Most of the female ones are visually appealing.
Yeah.
If you get to
Good
like,
cover.
yeah, you get to like the 105s
Yeah.
or 105 plus, that needs to change. That needs to change.
Oh, man.
105 plus needs to change.
What do you mean? It needs to be bigger?
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
without a doubt, because they finally added in one for the girls.
But now it's like even now.
Yeah, so there's 8 and 8, but like
Man, you're changing the sport even more, going
I
9
would
and
like
8?
to, yes, because like 75 to 90 makes sense.
You heard it here
Because
first, ladies and gentlemen.
If you lift and you're even like not even a big girl, if you're over like 5'6",
Yeah.
or
yeah.
if you're 5'8",
yeah.
yeah, like you're going to be, and you lift and you want to do heavy, you're going to be over 75 kilos as a girl.
Yeah.
Like, and then after that, it was just like, well, doesn't matter now.
Yeah, I don't really...
I'm 170 pounds. Might as well get as big as I can.
Yeah, I don't know any girl that's athletic that's like normal height, like us. Well, that's
Yeah, normal, yeah, or
normal
like,
height, like us normal female height. That's
Yeah.
me. But that doesn't weigh like that 75 plus
Yeah.
range. I'm like, what?
So I think that's a good change. And then same on like the guys.
Yeah.
If you're over 6 foot, even.
Oh yeah, 200 is not. What?
No, 200 G's and
230. So
yeah,
it'd be
230, 231. It's gonna be easy to hit. Like, especially if you're just trying to lift the most weight possible.
Yeah.
I feel like she just fell down. But yeah, that's not hard.
Yeah.
So maybe, like 105 to
Maybe like a 120 plus.
yeah, 115 or 120,
Yeah.
and then 120 plus. Because let's be real, like if you're 6 foot or over, 220, 230 is going to be easy to hit.
Yep.
And then like there's a good range you can sit.
Yep.
Like you can get big and you can get strong, and compete in that weight class too. And then after that, like if you're just a huge, just colossus of a man, you're 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". Yeah, sure. Now you're not going to be under like 250 pounds lifting weights.
Yes.
Like you're just too big of a person in general.
Oh yeah.
So.
And to compare the world record like to what like the world record for the 105 plus
Yeah.
and his body weight versus like Kane's body weight, like it's not even comparable.
No,
like,
it's not even close. Like, and Kane's, ridiculously strong, but
the guy was just like bigger
Yeah.
than a refrigerator. Like he was, yeah.
I don't know how much Kane weighs, but I know he doesn't weigh like well over 300 pounds, like some of these supers do.
Yeah.
And
If he does, he wears it really well.
Yeah, he does. Wears
Yeah.
it super well.
It's the glasses. It's slimming. Yes.
And the ponytail.
The ponytail loves
Without a
it.
doubt.
Yes.
But those guys are just like giant balls of muscle. And because it no longer matters how much you weigh. So just get as big as you can. If you put a kilo of body weight on,
Yeah.
and you put a kilo on your snatch and clean and jerk, totally worth it.
Yes.
Keep doing it. Like, that's one thing I would change, or at least for that part.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, we just gotta figure out how to get more money in it.
Yeah.
Because all of our best athletes, I'm gonna put it in quotes, best athletes, strongest athletes, are going to go where the money is.
Yeah.
So if you're, you see these football players who don't train snatch and clean and jerk, like still repping 315 like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've got some good strength and conditioning coaches to teach them, fairly properly on at least how to clean or how to power clean.
Yeah.
If they not all of a sudden were like dedicated to it, we would be crushing people, I feel like.
Oh yeah.
But cool, yeah, I can hang clean 315, no problem. Now I'm gonna go, play on Sunday and make, $623 million over the course of 5 years. That's not a real thing. Like, just astronomical amounts of money. Millions and millions of dollars versus in the thousands or tens of thousands to try and
not
struggle.
even enough to live on your own.
For real, yeah.
Yeah.
You better have, like, some side income. You better get sponsored.
Yeah.
USAW ain't gonna pay enough for you.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the next big thing. Like, we got to figure that out.
Yeah, because people like CJ and Matty Rogers and West Kits, like, they're super popular right now.
Yeah.
The Cal Strength guys definitely help West Kits out.
Yes.
Like, Matty Rogers definitely has, sponsorships from
everywhere.
Anyone she wants, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then same with CJ, like, from, Reebok and Alico and all that kind of stuff. So, like, those guys are doing all right.
Oh yeah.
The rest of us normal people have to go 9 to 5. It's like go 4 to 8.
Yeah.
Like
4 to
me
8,
and Jason schedule someday. You know what it's
yeah.
like. So you're there at the gym all day.
Yeah, you're either a coach or a trainer, or it's like a side hobby. Like there's like the weightlifting dentist on the MASH team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's something you want to do as a hobby, but you can't support yourself on it.
No, yeah. And so like how we expect the sport to grow. But that's our next big thing for all these these guys are moving up, and all these coaches out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out.
Because then it would be the same as, after you get out of youth.
Yeah.
Well, you're not at home. If you go to college, great. If you don't, then you still have to get a job. And now you're not a youth, so you don't have somebody supporting you. You don't have somebody maybe cooking your meals, like mom or dad. You still have a coach, but now maybe you have to pay for these things.
Yeah.
You have to pay for a place to live.
You have to pay for your gym membership if you're not a trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or hopefully a coach will help you out if you're real good. But, after 18 years old and you graduate,
It changes.
yeah. If you can get a scholarship, like if you do weightlifting as a side thing,
Yeah.
like Erin's also picked up track. First year she ran track. As a coach, I'm not going to tell her no.
Yeah. Especially
like,
as a youth.
yeah.
So young.
Like if you like it, great. If you don't, I'll still be here.
Yeah.
If you want to do it next year, we'll figure it out a little better. You're just going to have to eat a lot more if you're going to do both.
Yeah.
So, but then after that, like if she could get a scholarship to track, well, yeah, she's going to do track.
Yeah.
Like,
You got to go where the money goes.
yeah.
Like,
Why do weightlifting whenever, USC or Clemson will pay for my college here?
Yeah.
There's no weightlifting programs in colleges.
No.
So-
Lindenwood is like one of the only ones I know. I think there's another one. Lindenwood, I think it's a university in Tennessee. They're always I think they were number one this year for men and women's University Nationals, number one team. Have you heard of Ma Strength?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, bear with me. Like the coach is like, I talked to Stephen Powell about this. Like Ching Man, I can't say his name. J Ma. On Instagram, you can find him. Like he is the coach of Lindenwood, and he's touring around with My Strength and all that. But they have like some of the best athletes or best team.
Huh.
They're very consistent, and I think some of them are scholarship athletes. So it's like a small school. If I'm not mistaken, it's like Limestone, like a type school. Like it's a all sports school.
Okay.
I looked at it. I think East Tennessee might have one.
Oh.
I saw those things when I was first year at Clemson because I was like, this college life stinks. I don't know. Don't know about you. Was it? Did you like college?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I like college, except for the part where I blew up my knee.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah, you were studying exercise science. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't have that outlet.
that was good. After I decided engineering was not for me.
Yep, that's where it was.
College
Yeah.
got way better.
Oh yeah. When you actually were like, I like this. I understand this stuff. I like
I
this
do.
stuff.
I understand it. I had to adjust the way of studying because for engineering, you just literally stare at problems and you do them
Oh, it's just
over and over and over.
Yes.
Versus sciencey stuff, you just kind of stare. I mean, it's tests. You stare at a page and memorize it and regurgitate it.
Yeah.
And then the classes you like, you actually remember it. The classes you don't, you get through it. That's pretty much how the classes went. They weren't very hard. And then as soon as you figure out something you like, you definitely make better grades.
Yeah.
Because then you like it, you want to study it, and you enjoy it somewhat. Studying, like you got to put in the work for it.
Were you a big studier when you first started, or did you have to learn that over time?
I had to learn that because probably like you, high school wasn't super hard.
Yeah,
if you have to study,
you were like the AP classes and all that too.
You have to study for AP class, but other than that, you don't really have to study.
No.
And you don't have to do homework. If you have soccer practice, is great. You can do it afterwards. You have games. Sorry, I didn't do my homework because I was out of town in a soccer game. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
How about that?
Bring it in tomorrow, or just don't worry about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That probably works in college too. I didn't play any college athletics, but
that's what tutors are for.
yeah. So that was after I switched out. Then I had to definitely focus and learn how to study a little bit better. And then same with weightlifting.
Yeah, I was saying, where do you get your weightlifting knowledge these days?
Staring at Instagram.
Oh yeah,
and
you just analyzing lifts like you don't have to, yeah.
Yes. So it's funny coaching the kids or other people sometimes. They're like, how did you tell me what to do? And then he missed a snatch, but I missed a snatch. You tell us two different things. It's like, well, I watch both of you lift a lot. Both of you have habits, and you just have to kind of pick up on them. And then like writing the programming, it's definitely a lot of juggernaut.
Yep.
Figuring out, just watching all their clips, figuring out what Mashlete's doing, watching like the best people, and then watching like their second best athletes.
Yes.
Because of course, if you watch math, you just see Nathan Damerod slinging weight all the time.
Yes.
Normal people can't do that.
Oh yeah.
So you find the other athletes like right below him.
Yeah.
And then like they'll post the actual work.
Yes.
Like they won't.
Yeah. They're not going to change their strategy because you're trying to.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It happens on everyone.
Way.
Like
yes.
everyone wants to see your big PRs.
Yes.
So it's definitely getting in accessory work, just getting bigger, getting stronger, everywhere, and of course trying not to get hurt. Like
yeah,
if you've never gotten hurt, you probably aren't trying hard enough. That's not a very good philosophy.
Yeah, I'll say like, man,
but it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
like because you're pushing your limits.
Yes,
like you'll find it eventually. So like you will fail. Hopefully you won't get hurt. Yeah,
you don't want that. Yeah,
you're gonna fail lifts. If you've never failed a lift, you've never tried it heavy enough.
Yeah.
And that's just how you learn. So, same with coaching. Like it was hard to coach Kia, and I got a new girl Diamond, and they're just strong.
Yeah.
And you give them the bar, but you need them to do it a certain way, and you have to make sure there's enough weight on the bar, sometimes to actually force them to do it.
Yep.
But you have to teach them kind of how to do it beforehand. So it's this odd, like, there's a magical weight every time somebody's learning. It's fun to watch.
Yes.
Where, weight, you're snatching. Boom, it's overhead. Boom, they get it. Boom, they get it. You just slowly, like after a couple of weeks, you're tacking it on, and all of a sudden, bow, it's a high pull. And they have no idea what just happened.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why did that bar not go over my head? Like, that's the first time you've ever had to actually pull under the bar. Like every other time, it's gone up, it's gotten harder. Yeah, we get it. But you've never had to just go down there and squat.
Yes.
And like it baffles them for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they get it and everything just clicks and you're like, I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Not crazy.
Coach is right. And then they have to repeat that.
Oh, every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coach, you're crazy. No, just Erin will give me the look sometimes. She'll like miss a lift and be like, I don't, I'm like, put more weight on the bar. What? And do the same exact thing. You missed it behind. What do you mean? I want you to literally do the same thing.
Yeah.
But with more weight on the bar.
Yes.
But I'm going to miss. Just don't question me.
Yeah.
Do the, bow, perfect snatch.
Yes.
You're welcome. I know what you did because you do it sometimes. Like you do it consistently enough. Like I used to miss behind a lot. I was just pulling.
Is that your tactic too? You just add a little bit more weight?
No, not all the time. Because sometimes I'll be like, I should probably do that one again.
Yeah.
Like I knew what I did. Sometimes they don't. So it's easier just to make them do more weight sometimes. Or doing things from different positions just to reinforce, like getting the bar into the hips or knee get under the bar faster. I don't know what that means. Well, here you go. Do a hang snatch.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice. It gets heavy enough. You're either going to just pull it up or you're going to figure out how to get in the bottom.
Yes.
But they need some basics before that. And some catch on a lot. It's like any sport. Some catch on a lot faster than others.
Word. I think we're nearing the end of this podcast. And for anybody looking to be a weightlifting coach, any advice there? Because you're one of the best I know.
No, well, thank you. Just study. Don't think you're better than anybody else. So do your best, especially if you're relatively new to the game like I am. The goal is, don't mess up.
Yeah.
Like I was so nervous. Erin, I know you've heard us talk about her a lot, was like one of my first little athletes. She started at 10 years old. So as soon as that happened, I'm like, this little girl wants to learn how to lift. I need to figure this out.
Yeah.
And I need to figure it out like now. And you're not going to get like everything right the first time. And everybody's a little bit different. So you have to figure out like a good general approach and then be able to modify it.
Yeah.
So same thing, like you build a program, it's not going to work for everybody. Like some people can squat every day like you. I can squat maybe twice a week, like not including snatch and clean and jerk. Like other than that, my knees just feel like they're going to explode and I literally can't do the rest of my job.
Yeah.
So just be patient with it. Coaching is going to be like your lifts. Like you didn't just get on a bar and sling just massive weights over your head. If you did, awesome, good for you. But you're going to have to learn how to coach. You're going to have to learn different people. Some people like being yelled at. Some people don't. Some people you don't know what they like and they won't tell you. And you just throw everything at them. And then what was the last? Figure out how to say, I think the Wokes has said this, figure out how to say the same thing as many different ways as you can.
Yes. Yeah.
So
communication, right?
Yeah, you want somebody to start with their legs and you say flex your legs. Maybe it works. Maybe that makes no sense. They don't know how to flex a muscle. You tell them to push into the ground. You tell them to go faster. You just tell them to stand up. You tell them to keep their back tight. They don't know what that means either. So,
yes.
You just have to figure out how to say a lot of things. That really sums that part up.
Yep.
Like, figure out how to talk to people.
And then what about coaching youth athletes? Be specific, because we want to grow the sport.
Yeah.
We've done a really good job of growing our barbell club, and
we have.
Are probably, if I'm not mistaken, we're probably one of the biggest in South Carolina as far as youth barbell clubs.
Absolutely. Coaching kids is a little bit different.
Yeah.
So we started off with like shorter sessions.
Yeah. And let me make clear, you don't have a kid yourself.
No, hang on.
Yeah.
No.
So
all right, no babies.
Yeah. So you don't have. Yeah.
No.
You've not been a parent. So this is these are your kids.
Yeah. I say that sometimes, and people think I have kids, and I'm like, whoa, time out.
Yeah.
No actual babies.
Yeah, because these are 13-year-olds. You know how old I am. Like this doesn't add up.
Yeah. No, they're anywhere between 12 and 15, 16, 17.
I mean, you did go to USC, so I might have.
That's
my only chance. Yeah.
All right, that was a pretty good one.
Yep. Okay.
Coaching the youth is just you're going to have a wide variety of kids. Some kids will learn it fast. You just have your natural athletes.
Yeah.
And some kids won't. So you'll have this wide range in one group. And of course, you want to spend times with the ones that are good because you want to make sure they get better. Then you have to make sure that your, lower athletes, your little bit slower ones, progress as well. So, the kids who do well and want to do well, will do well. So after you've taught them and they know the lifts, like Kia, Mina, and Aaron, they kind of work in a little group. I can tell them what to do now, and they're fairly self-sufficient. Like they'll, for the most part, they'll kind of get it done. I might have to stare every now and then. They might miss or ask for input, like what just happened here, and then I can focus on some of the other kids. But it's gotten too big now to where I can't do like beginners, like beginner,
Yeah.
and these kids.
Yeah.
Because there's no room for me to actually teach somebody like from the ground up how to snatch, but make sure somebody's like with real weight.
Yeah.
Like these kids are slinging some weight now, like American record pretty much. Like that doesn't need to come down on their head.
Yeah.
So we split it up. Jason has like it's cute. They're adorable. Like
Yeah.
like 8 years old with the PVC pipe and the little neoprene poles we have. Learning how to snatch and clean and jerk. So we've had to break it up, and now there's probably like 6 or 7 kids in that class.
Wow.
And I have like, depending on when football season is, like 8 in mine or more, and then the adults roll in. So, but also keep their sessions fast.
Yeah.
And, in weightlifting.
They cannot have free moments.
Oh my God, no free
Kids
moments.
cannot have a free moment.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
So working in groups of 3s is hard sometimes.
Yes.
But if you want to hit you hit a snatch, clean and jerk, sit down, rest for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. You went to Instagram and just got caught up. It's fine. You can't let them do that.
Yeah. Wait, you can't Pokemon Go?
No, you can't.
God, that was the hardest time when.
Charlie struggles with that.
Oh, yeah, or adult lifter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to make sure the kids move all the time. If you're teaching them, boom, they snatch, they do whatever.
Yeah.
Sit-ups or run.
Yeah.
And then let them come back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, let them work in a group and make sure they keep rolling around in a circle.
Yeah.
Like the lift's done, go. The lift's done, go. The lift's done, go. Because if not, they're kids.
Oh, yeah.
They want to be kids. Let them be kids sometimes, but make sure they don't just sit there and chat. No phones.
Oh,
Phones are only for recording your lifts.
Yep.
So that's coaching kids so far.
Awesome. And then where do you see the sport of weightlifting going? What would you like to see from it? And where do you see actually happening?
I would like to see a bigger weight class in the men's session. I'd like to see that change. I think right now the partnerships, like each year we go to at least youth nationals, and the American Open went to that last year too. You've probably seen like more and more sponsorships like everywhere.
Yeah.
More people, like it's not just, hey, here's a t-shirt. Like here's like a sleeve guy, and here's, another booth, and here's like, what was it, Kill the Cliff?
Yeah.
Hanging out, passing out stuff.
You mean Killcliff?
Yeah, I didn't even, their stuff.
Yeah, that was the most dad answer I've ever heard. Kill the Cliff.
Kill the Cliff.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Oh, man,
I don't know.
Kids these days.
I drank like 3 of them, and I couldn't see straight.
Yeah.
Couldn't focus during the session.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we weightlifted in the snow.
There was no AC.
Yeah.
If we were in Atlanta, guess what? There were no doors in the convention center whenever I was there. You had to kick your way through the wall.
Yeah. Only AC we had was AC/DC.
that was pretty good. If y'all haven't figured out from these podcasts, Jeremiah is the king of puns.
We're both hilarious.
I mean,
even our youth athletes don't think that. Our teenagers don't think that.
they don't think we're funny.
Yeah.
That's not true. Yeah, we try sometimes.
Oh yeah.
They're not quick enough.
Yeah, they're just not smart enough. That's totally it. Whenever someone doesn't get my joke, they're just not smart enough. And
Yeah.
That's what I tell myself.
That's a much
as
better,
I laugh alone.
That's a much better way to think about it.
But also, laughing alone almost is more funny for me because I just can only imagine what they're thinking.
I think you and Nikki are like the funniest people you know.
Oh.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Yes.
It took me a second. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, Nikki's not that funny. I'm just kidding. I was wondering if she heard me. She's right next door, so I was hoping she heard me.
Yeah.
Futurist weightlifting.
Yeah. A bigger 105, like 105 to, I don't know, 115 or something.
Yeah. Sponsors. You talked about that.
Yeah. More sponsors getting in there, because with sponsors bring money, with money brings people.
Oh yeah.
And then with people brings more money. So look at that. There's a cycle right
Full
there.
circle. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
it's a we can monetize this and
Yes.
make it grow.
That's the whole thing. It's gotten a lot more popular recently, and that's great. So it needs to get out there. How to do that is something. I mean, I'm not one of the big wigs sitting up there, so I don't really know.
Yeah, it's easy for us to say. Doesn't know anything.
I don't know what their plan is or where all of this money that from like memberships and all this other stuff is going.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got a plan for it.
Yeah.
That's just with more sponsors and more money and more people comes more sponsors and more money and more people.
Yeah.
So you get one, and the rest, if you get more money, basically, the rest follows itself.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's just the way things work. You can love it all you want, but if you can't really make a living off of it, it's just a hobby.
Yeah. With weightlifting, do you have this is the last question. So what's do you have a favorite weightlifting moment or weightlifting memory or experience, or it doesn't have to be a long story. It could just be like something that like very short
for me?
answer. Yeah, for you, like, or it could like you've experienced, you were coaching, you were lifting, you're this a favorite something that like I guess kind of keeps you going. Something that you look back on, you're like, okay, that you're very happy with.
Nationals this year was super fun.
Youth Nationals?
Yeah, the Youth Nationals was very fun. And for me, definitely the last competition we both did at the athletic lab. I love their facility.
Mm-hmm. It was big.
Yeah, it was a great meet for me. And it was just one of those times. I had a really spectacular fail on my last snatch.
Oh, because, it was epic.
Yeah,
the crowd went crazy. They were
did
screaming
because I refused to let go of the bar, so we
Yes.
both just tipped backwards.
Yeah.
I should have put more weight on the bar, but it's where I said modify your plan. I was sticking to my plan, and I was like, I should hit 100. I like everything's feeling good. No, the plan was 97. You're getting over anxious. You have to qualify for the American Open.
Yes.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, So I failed. I over pulled 97.
Yeah.
Refused to let it go. We both sit back, and then the clean and jerks just felt like just butter.
Oh, it was all they all were powers.
In weightlifting. Yeah, like both of us.
Yeah, we both of you guys
pulled the first one like no problem. We both powered it. I don't know if you meant to. I didn't mean to.
I did.
Oh no, I just pulled the mess out of mine.
That's awesome.
And powered it. I power cleaned. So power cleaned it. Boom, qualified for the American Open. I was like, yes.
You power cleaned your way to the American Open Series.
And then
your first one ever. That's huge.
That was sweet. And then the next two lifts, because I have the same video from a barbells and brews meet that Travis Cooper put on. Struggled. Oh my God, it was like the longest clean of my life at 121.
Oh.
So after I qualified for the American Open, I went for that same PR.
Yep.
Or I might have still been a PR, I forgot. And it just felt like it wasn't even any weight. Like, it feels like 135 pounds on your chest sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you come up out of the clean, yeah, sure, you pushed, and you're sitting there and you're like, wow,
I was gonna go.
got it.
Yeah.
You're just like, this is it. Like, you're not dying.
It doesn't feel like it's training.
Yeah, somehow there's this much weight on your chest. And you're just like, no problem.
Okay.
Wow. Crushed that one and then went up again. 125 was my goal for the meet. And just breeze through it.
Yeah.
Like,
because you've done it so many times, like cleaning it and then jerking it.
Hang clean it, and then I've jerked it from different areas. Or like from
different
front,
ways,
from the back.
split. You've done it power.
Yeah.
Behind the neck, all these things. Yeah.
Everything came together that meet. That was probably my most recent favorite. Just sitting up there with like a weight you've definitely struggled, but like your goal weight. Like it would be cool if I got this at the meet, and you didn't struggle your way through. Like all the adrenaline's there.
Oh yeah.
Is weightless. So you'd rip on it. I don't remember what the pull feels like. You hit the clean. You stand up. It's like. Yeah, it whips on your chest now. I'm like, bar's finally, bar's finally whipping instead of.
You got
sitting.
2 red plates now.
Yeah, that was the goal. It was 2 reds, and I was like, competition colors.
Yes,
I have to get 125. And it's just sitting there. And you're like, got this, no problem. This is going overhead.
Yep,
and just standing there like, what's up? Yes, and I think I got second, as always.
Yeah,
because I had to compete against you. So.
Yeah,
whatever.
But that came a long way because you've been. Was it your first meet that you bombed out of snatches?
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh, that like.
I thought you were about to like punch something.
Yep. I'm like, I haven't had any of my lifters bomb out at meets.
Yes.
I've bombed out before.
I know,
right?
Yeah.
So definitely training them to, hit these weights. If you're struggling with these weights, we're not going to open up with them.
Yeah.
But coach, that's really like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You get out on the platform, if you're nervous or not, you just wreck the first lift.
Yes.
Like, if you need to, take like a 10 or 15 kilo jump after that. Whatever. Get your nerves out. Go back. There's nobody, you jumped 15 kilos. You jumped a lot of people.
Yeah. You'll give time to warm back up.
Go back in the back and hit the rest of the lifts and then hit these things. But like, everybody, you know, if you do it long enough, you're going to probably bomb out eventually. It sucks. Hopefully you don't do it more than once.
Yep.
But then, like, you're nervous at that weight every single time after that.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you, like they're easy powers now, the ones I've bombed out at. So that's also fun to see. You're like, you start struggle to snatch 60, struggle to snatch 80, you know, struggle to snatch 100 or whatever. Now you're just like, I'm about to wreck this.
Yeah.
And boom, there it is. I qualified. I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I'm going to the American Open. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to open up with the lowest legal total. I don't care. Because in weightlifting, like, some of y'all need to realize this, like, you're probably better than you think you are.
Yes.
If you watch, you follow all the big people. You follow Maddie. You follow CJ.
Gosh,
you follow your James
You see that
Tatum.
1%.
Yeah. Like, no duh. They're repping like 50 kilos more than your max.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're if you're clean and jerking, you know, in the low 100s and you're snatching, you know, about 100 or so, like, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, if you haven't gone out and competed and you can do that, do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's an experience. It's fun.
Yes.
Unless you don't like crowds or being the center of attention.
Yeah.
Then it'll probably freak you out.
Yeah, you'll have to, that's a mental challenge you have to get over.
Yeah. But, like, go out and do it.
Yeah.
And then you'll realize you're probably better than you think you are.
Yeah.
And then maybe you'll make it, maybe it's a goal. Set to go to the American Open. If you make it your first year, great, you're awesome. If it takes you a year or two, like it took me, that's a goal to keep getting at. Then you get it. And I'm not showing up to win.
Yeah, you showed up to beat the experience, yeah.
I'm not going to hit the numbers I wanted to hit, but I'm still going. I'm going to have fun. Like, I'm going to get out there, sling some weight over my head, meet some people, socialize, help Jeremiah sling big weights. Jason's going to sling big weights. So, you know, that's part of the sport too.
I mean, it's also in Miami, so I guess, a trip to Miami.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
We'll have to do our plan that we were going to with the American Open last year. Was I think in Miami or Orlando?
It was in Orlando, yep.
Yeah, so we'll have to actually hang out.
Yes, we will.
Like planned.
Instead of just drive down there, stay in a hotel, and drive back.
Yeah, miserable.
Terrible.
Oh, gosh. Well, awesome. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it.
You're
and where can people find you?
They could find me at Coach Matt 12 and BodyshopX Barbell Club.
Yep. Both on Instagram.
Yep.
And you have Twitter? Do you have Twitter?
No, I don't.
I don't Twitter.
I don't tweeter.
Yeah.
What? No, that's the old dad. Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't hang out with birds.
You can, yeah.
BodyshopX. I think Jason has Twitter.
Yep.
Maybe. I don't tweet, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if the kids still tweet. There's probably something new I don't know about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Snapchat.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, the Snapchats.
I don't even know what my Snapchat is.
Yeah, I just know friends.
Yeah.
Like, you just take a picture of my Snapchat and you're on it.
Yep.
That's how I do it. Yeah, I don't
think you could do that through a podcast, though.
No. Well, I think I can actually add the picture. Well, I'll try it on yours. We'll find out.
Okay.
We'll experiment. Because, like, if you click, at least I know in iTunes, I don't know how it worked for YouTube, but in iTunes you can add a little description link, and you can click and it might pop up a picture. I've never done the pictures.
No, okay.
So you don't have an iPod, but I'll try it out, and I'm about to get this thing on like all the other Android things, so we'll get that expanded to it.
Sounds good to me.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else you need to promote or plug or come by the gym? If you're in South Carolina or North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, or anywhere, just come on by Body Shop Athletics X in Valentine, Irmo. Yeah,
out there in Irmo, the Chapin area. If you're out there, come hang out. Come sling some weights. We're not the biggest facility, but we're very accommodating. We'll let you come in. We'll let you drop whatever you want. Sorry for the holes Jeremiah's put in the floor.
It's rough, yeah. We're filling them in slowly.
Yeah, we are.
Excellent. Well, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. Thank you again so much for listening to this last episode with Matt Lord. As always, follow me on social media with Jeremiah the Insta and Jeremiah the social media on Facebook and Jeremiah the Twit on Twitter. And I can't wait to see y'all for next episode. All right, y'all. Peace.